watch maybe one last.
After a coast-to-coast search for the best home cooks in America, just 22 were chosen to wear the coveted white apron.
It's time for the world's biggest cooking competition to truly begin.
Some have risen to the occasion.
Red team, let's go!
But many have cracked under the pressure.
That will throw your ass out of here faster than you can even imagine.
Now, just 5 remain. Elizabeth.
It's sophisticated.
How is Cutter still here?
This dish is like you, a serious contender.
Leslie.
Wow, you really can teach an old dog new tricks. It's beautiful.
Courtney.
This is you at your best right now. Delicious, ambitious, and just getting better and better.
Cutter.
Cutter, you may have a face like a British bulldog tuna wasp, but you do cook like an angel.
And Christian.
Just the minute I'm ready to write you off, you come back with a dish like this.
Thank you.
Now, they go head-to-head for a spot in the Final Four.
Remember what's at stake.
But only one can claim the title of MasterChef.
Oh, no intro, we're good. No spoilers. Okay, who's in there?
I'm in the top 5. It doesn't get any better than this except for #1. And I plan on being #1.
Okay.
My dream is to have a food truck. I'm doing this for my fiance. She saw the ambition, she saw the motivation. And MasterChef means the world to me.
Welcome back, everyone. The final 5.
Before we show you what's under this big box, let's show you what's under all your mystery boxes. 1, 2,
Nothing. Nothing.
Nothing. Because the most important ingredient is under this box.
And if you watch, this is obvious. Somebody, yeah, people.
I see a bunch of feet, and then I see a pair of feet about that big. And my 6-year-old brother is standing there.
Please welcome your loved ones.
Actor.
You've all been gone from home for so long now. I'm sure you've all missed your loved ones. Now, Courtney, your 6-year-old dude of a brother, Cooper. How long ago was it you saw him?
Almost a year. I don't get to see my brother that often. I moved to Philadelphia 4 months after he was born. I missed out on his first steps, his first words. God, it's so big. I really feel like I'm missing out on a lot of his life. I want to make him proud of me today. I love you.
Good to see you, bud. Welcome.
Oh, he's so strong. Christian, your beautiful fiance, Jasmine.
My fiance is definitely my pedestal when I can't stand.
Baby.
Her being here gives me that motivation, that little
Elizabeth, you've been married for just 5 months when you came here to the MasterChef kitchen.
That's right.
Your husband, Ross, is here all the way from Brooklyn, New York. Why don't you go and join your lovely wife and say hello?
Hi, babe.
That looks like an NPC.
Cutter, your dad, David, is here all the way from Beaumont, Texas. We know you guys are super close. What have you missed the most about your dad?
He's my best friend, and I'll be honest with you, he's probably my hero in life.
Why don't you go over there and give him that bear hug?
All right.
How you doing? What's up?
Looking good. You too.
Leslie,
That's
your
awesome.
gorgeous wife, Paula. Have you missed him?
Oh, it's terrible. It's so lonely at home. So quiet.
Where is the off button? We haven't found it in months.
I haven't found it in 20 years.
He is dying to see him. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Please, go and see him. Welcome, my darling.
Thank you.
That's cute.
So proud.
Amazing.
Can I get off the
Obviously,
stage?
tonight's mystery box is going to be working a little differently.
You and your loved ones will take those empty mystery boxes back into the MasterChef pantry to get everything you will need to make their favorite dish.
Paula, what is the dish of Leslie's that you miss the most?
Surely.
This herb-crusted rack of lamb.
Ah, Dave.
Just a good old black and red snapper steak.
Our newlyweds.
Italian meatballs and grits.
Jasmine, what is it, my darling?
Don't lie.
Reveal all.
It's actually his seafood gumbo.
Seafood gumbo. Ah. Cooper, you shout it out. What is the dish you miss the most?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Love mac and cheese. You now need to make an elevated version of that dish in just 60 minutes. Show your family and us just how far you've grown across this competition.
So
Your 60 minutes starts now.
Run, Cooper. Run, Cooper. Run, 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 run.
Gotta run.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna do a black and rich. Me and my dad have a great relationship. He's my hunting buddy, my fishing pal. He took me in and his son at 5 years old.
Spinach and carrots.
My mom was a single mom raising a kid, and he went from being a bachelor to taking on a family. And I think that's a huge compliment to him as a person and as a man. I need tomatoes, 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 tomatoes.
Oh, I need roasted tomatoes, little ones, yep. My wife's the breadwinner. When I first met her, I married her with 5 children. She was tired of being a stay-at-home wife.
I'll just drink the wine.
And I was tired of working 3 jobs. So I've been cooking for 7 kids for the past 22 years. She's a wonderful mother, a wonderful wife. She's my soulmate.
All right, you can carry it now.
I got it.
There it is.
Onions.
I think we're gonna beat them.
Come on. All right. Speed up, guys.
Go, guys, come
Go
on.
upstairs. See you in a bit.
Let's go.
Well, we're at the final 5. What an incredible day to bring in their loved ones. You know, that's a lot of inspiration, but it's also a lot of pressure. They haven't seen their families now for months and months and months.
Christian's gumbo.
Time. I'm worried about the time.
You know,
it takes 2
Jazz
hours plus to cook it.
Minimum.
I don't know how he does it in an hour. So Jasmine may have thrown him a wrench by picking the gumbo. He might be in trouble.
So I think
Now,
Courtney
yeah.
by far has the hardest task here. Mac and cheese, something that we all know and love, but how do you elevate it?
I'm gonna do a truffle lobster mac and cheese with some shaved truffle and a panko breadcrumb that I'm gonna season and toast off.
What?
I love you, Paula.
I love you, Les. Make something yummy.
I'm making an elevated rack of lamb with some beets, butternut squash, mushrooms, and it's gonna be really nice.
Okay.
Christian, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Chef.
First of all, wow, what a lovely lady.
Thank you.
Gumbo, something that she absolutely adores. How on earth are you going to get this done in 60 minutes? Because you know it takes minimum.
It takes a
90
minute.
minutes, 2
Yeah,
hours.
yes, Chef. I'm gonna get it done.
How are you going to elevate that?
I'm gonna have a lot of seafood in there with a little bit andouille sauce, a New Orleans touch to it.
Good luck.
Thank you.
It's half of the time gone. You have 30 minutes left to cook.
So, Elizabeth, what is it exactly? I don't get it.
Meatballs and polenta are a pretty traditional pairing, and grits are like the polenta of the South.
It seems so simple. How do you elevate it?
The meatballs have 5 meats. Mortadella, ground veal, ground pork, ground beef, and Italian pork sauce.
Good luck.
Thank you so much, Chef.
11 minutes remaining.
Jeez, what's happening?
Wow.
Interesting.
So it smells awesome.
Speed of the way they're cooking tonight is incredible.
No doubt that Leslie is in the pole position today. I think the rack of lamb is a restaurant protein.
Well, I'm really worried about Elizabeth just because it's going to be hard to elevate 2 rustic ingredients.
Come on, family members, give them some support. Last minute.
Come on. Come on, Les.
Elizabeth.
That was kind of burnt.
You got this.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
On that,
Speed it.
on that thing.
Almost could see what.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands up. No
Hands
cheating.
in the air.
Oh, that's
Still
cute.
to come on MasterChef. The home cooks face some
Wait, what?
The home cooks have had just 1 hour to turn a loved one's favorite dish into a restaurant-quality
What is this
plate.
mid-episode spoiler? What?
3, 2, 1. Hands in the air. It's incredible.
Throughout the challenge, the judges taste elements of all the home cooks' dishes as they come together.
Nice color.
They now
Ooh,
take
looks
one
good.
last look to choose the top 3 standouts, and the
how about that?
winner will receive a major advantage in the next round.
Fantastic. Amazing. Dishes. I mean, unbelievable.
Where's the mac and cheese?
Tough on this one tonight. However, the first dish out of the top 3 that we want to take a much closer look at, that dish clearly elevated that humble dish that their loved one chose for them and took it to a completely different level. Definitely restaurant quality dish. Please, step forward.
Leslie. Yeah, Leslie.
Courtney.
What?
Describe the dish, please.
That's not mac and cheese. I thought mac was a macaroni. That's a shell and cheese. What the
I
fuck?
made for you a truffled lobster mac and cheese with fried Brussels sprouts and a fried quail egg. So when you break into it, the
That's
yolk
not
will
mac
run
and
over
cheese.
the lobster and make a lovely
Yep.
sauce.
That's
The dish
rigged.
is delicious.
That's not
complex
fair.
in flavour. Trying to get the cheeses
How's that fair?
matching the sweetness of the lobster is a tall order. You've done that perfectly. Pasta's cooked beautifully. Sauce, thick, rich, everything you want from a mac and cheese. You've elevated. Definitely. Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
So when young Cooper said mac and cheese, I was like, uh-oh. But you turn it into really a world-class pasta dish.
Macaroni.
I wanted to make you something very elegant, which is why I chose the orecchiette pasta. And I wanted to do a trio of cheeses instead of just, the standard.
Nope.
Breaking down those cheeses and making the
Macaroni pasta. Macaroni. What am I missing? That's a macaroni.
sauce without breaking them is a very difficult thing to do. You made a fonduta, which we call a cheese sauce in Italian, and perfectly. That takes a lot of technique.
Yeah.
Cooper, what do you think? Are you proud of your big sis?
Yes.
Congratulations. Good.
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's elevated.
Second dish
oh,
that
okay.
we would like to
Then next time you say, hey man, make a red snapper. Oh, instead I'm gonna make a salmon because it's an elevated fish. It's higher on the food chain.
examine further.
Dude,
This home cook
elevated,
really
by the way.
dug down deep
So
and used some
stupid.
bold
Shut
flavors.
up.
They were given a really tall order to pull off in just an hour, but somehow they managed to pull through.
Elevate.
Please
fucking
come
nuts.
forward.
Leslie. Yeah.
Christian,
What?
Yeah.
please describe your dish.
There's New Orleans gumbo. There's some crawfish in there, some crab in there, some andouille sausage, and I made my
That
own
looks
seafood
really good though.
It's like taking a big drink from the ocean, except it's flavored beyond belief. That
That looks
umami,
good.
that meatiness that comes out with it, the right level of salt, seasoning, everything. I mean, it's showing how far you've come to be able to rock it out that quick, to be able to really showcase the techniques of getting that shellfish cooked off and a stock made from it. And,
Yes.
And that's a dish that anybody would want to just sit down and keep eating.
Wow.
I mean, it's great. You're one of your best. Good job.
Thank you.
This is, taking us right back to New Orleans, definitely, without a doubt. Tastes delicious. I mean, right combination of heat. I think there's a lot of professional chefs out there tonight who are struggling to get that done within 60 minutes.
It's a mac and cheese.
What do I do differently? Less rice, sausage, a little bit finer. However, the more pressure we put you under, the better you perform. Jasmine, should come back more often because I think she's got the best out of you.
Wow.
Good job. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
The third dish we want to take a closer look at had a lot of difficult components. It seems to all come together on this plate.
Leslie.
This home cook took a rustic dish and definitely elevated it. Please step forward.
My man, Leslie. Easy.
Elizabeth.
What?
So, what's the dish?
This is an herb grits with sautéed broccoli rabe, roasted fennel, and a 5-meat meatball in a simple tomato sauce.
They look nice. They're like a very coarse cut. This seems very loose.
I did add a little bit of Italian bread soaked in milk to kind of try to bring it together and give it that lightness.
Italian.
The meatballs are really, really good. They got a little bit of crispiness on the outside, nice and moist on the inside. It's a beautiful collection of flavors. Your tomato sauce is good. It's got good acidity. Broccoli's delicious. A very strong dish.
Thank you.
Wow. The meatballs taste like they've been cooked for hours, but they haven't. Grits, I absolutely love. They've been elevated into something luxurious. Sauce, rich in flavor, fennel. Meatballs have all gone posh now, right?
Yes.
Really good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Delicious. Really good indeed.
If this is Courtney, I'm not watching the rest of the show.
I
I don't
want to win,
give a
and I
shit.
want Ross to see me win.
Go ahead, man.
But more
Courtney.
importantly, winning
Say it one
this
more time,
mystery
motherfucker.
box is going to put me in front of Courtney
Say
in
it
the
again.
competition.
Say it again.
Gumbo, I can't believe you pulled that off.
Yeah, how'd you get that in 60 minutes?
I only won the mystery box
It's
once
Christian,
before,
100%.
and just to win this mystery box in front of my fiance would mean the world to me.
Courtney's mac and cheese, I mean, really, she got the whole thing.
I just want to win this for my little brother. I want to make him proud.
3 amazing dishes, but as we know, only one can be the winner. The person who did their loved one's favorite dish justice.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna lose it.
That home cook is...
Christian. Well done. Dude, just say it already. It's Christian.
3 amazing dishes, but as we know, only one can be the winner. That person that took it and elevated it to a MasterChef level. This home cook will now join us in the pantry and get a huge advantage in the upcoming elimination challenge. Congratulations.
No, we're gonna do it. Christian.
Elizabeth.
Man.
You are officially in the top 4.
It's like winning 2 times over, because I win the challenge and...
Elevated meatball, and simple tomato sauce. It's Italian.
I win in front of my
Italian
husband.
bread
That's
and
like the best
Italian
thing ever.
sauce.
Ross, how you feeling?
I'm done.
Amazing. I'm so proud of her.
Brilliant. Good job. Please, I'd like to invite all our family members to come down the stairs carefully and say goodbye to your loved ones. Here, give it a big hug. Say goodbye, bud. Wherever your loved one is.
Me too.
I love you too.
I love you. You did a beautiful job.
Thank you, families, for joining us on this fantastic challenge tonight. Safe trip back. Dave, take care.
Bye-bye.
Enjoyed it.
Good night, Dave.
It's an insult, chat. What if they did it time they said it? Make me a caramel. And the guy said, you know, dude, hey, Joe, fuck you. I'm making a tortellini. Fuck you. He said, oh, wow, look at the pasta. Beautiful.
Wow. How
What a
exciting is
nice,
that? Elizabeth,
what a nice tortellini.
let's go.
It's not what he
good job,
asked
by the way.
for.
Thank you.
Amazing. Elizabeth, congratulations on winning the Mystery Box Challenge tonight. Weeks ago, this kind of advantage was big. Now, it's 10 times bigger. There's only 5 of you left. Here, you have 4 faces on a plate. Christian, Cutter, Courtney, and then finally, Leslie.
Damn.
I'm about to present you with 4 very different, somewhat unique protein. All you need to do tonight, Elizabeth, is put 1 protein on each plate.
Yes, chef.
She's gonna sabotage.
You have something that, honestly, I love to cook.
A sirloin, a steak.
An ox heart. It's 100% muscle, very difficult, very demanding, very challenging. When it's right, it melts in your mouth.
The next choice is an ingredient that you're gonna actually have to use in making these decisions.
Brain.
Brains. Veal brains, to be precise. Very, very delicate. These will overcook in a second. They take so much finesse. You need just the right balance of flavors to get this right.
So, the next choice is
Liver.
the tongue. Lamb's tongue, to be more specific. Tongue can be very rich, but very difficult to cook. And if it's not cooked properly, it becomes sinewy and almost unedible.
So, the final choice is... Oh, God. This is a delicacy beyond belief.
Balls. I knew it.
Do you have any idea what these are?
Those are balls, chef.
These are buffalo testicles. Wow. These are very difficult to cook. The texture can be so chewy if you don't have the proper technique.
So veiny.
This can become a mouthful. Nobody wants to eat.
4 challenging proteins, 4 home cooks. It's time to put 1 protein on each face.
Must be happy.
Yeah.
The balls are pretty good to cook here, I think. And then you slice them in like small chips, and then you
Now, back in the
you
pantry, Elizabeth
pan fry
got
them.
some huge advantages. She does not have to cook in tonight's elimination challenge.
In the pantry, we asked Elizabeth to select a different protein for each of you.
Elizabeth,
so
Elizabeth,
bouncy.
Elizabeth.
Yes.
Elizabeth got to choose between heart, brains, tongue, and testicles.
Balls are that bouncy?
Are you excited?
Yes, chef.
No, chef.
No.
I ain't never cooked that before, chef. But you know what? I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Good, glad to hear it. Are you ready to find out what Elizabeth has chosen for you?
Yes, chef.
The answer is in the pantry, along with finding everything else you need to make us one stunning dish. Your 1 hour starts now.
Okay, here it comes. You will cook us.
I got the brain.
Oh, Christian, for all his
Why?
tough guy demeanor, he's squeamish, but he's a super strong competitor, and I want him out because he keeps cooking well. So, Christian, you get the veal brains.
Oh, my God.
Oh, tongue.
Oh, nice. Hardest, biggest Texas, right?
I got the balls.
I save the buffalo testicles for my biggest competition, which is Courtney.
Why, but
This
they're
is my
easier-
chance to
they're the
serve her
easiest,
back
though.
a little bit and get revenge, because if there's
Oh, there's
one
blood,
thing
too.
that can
Fuck.
trip anybody up, testicles.
Let's go
Really
shopping.
do. Let's.
I'm taking this dish and I'm gonna flip this around. This is going to be the fanciest bull testicle anyone has ever seen in their life.
Nice. Cutter. Interesting. Very interesting.
Never made brains a day in my life. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's top 5, so you never know what they're gonna throw at you. Thank you for the brains, Elizabeth.
Sorry.
So what makes the brain of one species
All right, so we have heart,
more tasty than the other
testicles,
one?
brains, and tongue. What do you think is the hardest to work with?
The brains. Christian has really got his work cut out there because they're so delicate. Poach them 1 minute too long, it turns
It's
into
like
mush.
cooking custard.
In my opinion,
thoughts?
the most difficult protein tonight was the testicles, and giving them to Courtney was a real hard hit. If you decide to cut them when they're still raw, it's like popping a water balloon.
Exactly. Just under 40 minutes to go.
Christian,
Yeah,
you
prions.
got brains. How's it going?
Humans have prions, though, right?
Sauce. Where are your brains?
My brains are right there. I boiled them.
Boiled them like
Cooked like hot, like over.
They're going to be.
You want to do a low
They're going to be
temperature.
very mealy, I think, where they should be creamy. What do you plan to do with it now?
I'm gonna stuff it in the pasta.
You have ricotta?
I didn't grab my
Mozzarella?
ricotta or my mozzarella.
What's going to be your filling? Just brains?
It's too rich.
Saw a documentary about
with
this.
Probably put some vegetables in there.
I have never heard of anything like your dish before.
You can't eat human
Cooking
brains.
some
There's
lamb tongue,
something in
so
it that makes
hopefully
you go
it'll
crazy.
get tender and then I'm gonna sear it and see what happens. I think Christian has a tough one. He has the brains, and those can go south real quick. I'd be nervous if I had brains.
It's called prions, yeah.
I had to restart this pasta, so it's not going good right now.
Come on, Christian.
As I'm watching the cook go down, Christian is really, really frantic. Just looking at his face, he looks scared.
Christian's in a complete tailspin.
Yeah.
She dealt him a direct and severe blow with the brains because she might send
Look
him
at
home.
brain taco.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Wow.
This is like a dream come true. I think Christian is going home on this one.
Maybe you should have thought about it and brainstormed.
Christian's in a complete tailspin.
Yeah.
She dealt him a direct and severe blow with the brains because she might send him home.
I had to restart this pasta, so it's not going good right now.
Come on, Christian.
It's not time to go home. I'm not ready to give my apron up, and at the end of the day, I have to elevate this dish.
I decided to do what I know, and I'm gonna bread my brains, make a brain Parmesan pasta, and see how far these brains takes me. Hopefully, they don't take me back to New Orleans.
Under 30 minutes to go.
Stock is beautiful.
Right, Courtney, how you feeling?
Very good, Chef.
You have a tough one tonight. Testicles, not the kind of thing you eat every weekend. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm not afraid of it.
So what's the dish?
I'm doing a pot au feu.
What's the base of the pot au feu?
It's gonna be a vegetable stock.
Pot au feu testicles? Wow.
And then
okay.
I'm going to slice them into little medallions, which I'm going to fry.
Wow.
I think that Elizabeth found it irresistible to give me testicles.
Trust me, she knew that was one of the most difficult proteins to pull off. Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
The brains,
All right, Cutter, so
it's
ox heart. What did you decide to go with this?
I'm gonna do a stuffed poblano pepper with an ox heart filleted on top.
How are you gonna cook the ox heart?
I'm gonna cook it like a fillet, like a steak.
Which piece are you cooking?
I'm gonna cook this one first.
You're cooking this?
I was gonna try.
That whole thing?
That'll take hours. I mean, that's
I'm
like
just gonna end up
4 times
expanding it.
thicker. This is something that you should be comfortable with, right?
I feel comfortable with it, but it's the pressure of knowing that I could go home tonight if I don't get it right.
All right, good luck.
Thanks,
Good luck.
appreciate it.
Taste that.
Please, you be comfortable. Nobody's cooked with that shit.
Young man, how you feeling?
Feeling good.
There's a lot going on here. What's in there?
Carrots, celery, onions,
Tongue?
field
Tongue in
stock,
there?
tongue. Yes, the tongue is
Okay, good.
definitely
So you're
in
braising
there.
it?
Yes, and then I'm also going to put
Smart.
the bok choy and some spinach on top of it.
Sounds delicious. Confident getting to the top 4?
Definitely top 4.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
Guys, 15 minutes to go.
Oh, she's skinning the balls.
Fascinating.
Wow.
I mean, absolutely
Really
fascinating. I mean, A, it smells incredible.
It does
Camera?
smell really good in here.
So Courtney's doing a pot au feu of buffalo
Fuck
testicles.
me.
Pot of feu, right? Pot on fire. That's the idea.
shit.
You're taking rough cuts and stewing it. If you cut it the right way and cook it down, yeah, it should be good.
Cutter?
Cutter is taking the heart and cut a piece about that thick and said he was going to cook it like a fillet. It's like completely rare.
It's got a long way to go.
Christian is hitting an all-time low for the MasterChef kitchen. He's putting pasta in ice water. I've never seen that before.
This is the most disorganized I've seen him.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
Wow. Leslie, on the other hand, the actual dish sounds incredible.
Yeah.
The tongue's been braised with red wine.
I fucking
If I don't
can't.
make the final 4, they got no taste buds.
Yeah, come on. This is gonna cook. A little bit more.
I've kicked this challenge
The
and
motherfucker tasted it.
that's for certain.
Last 2 minutes. And for one of you, your last 2 minutes in the MasterChef kitchen. Come on.
Gorgeous.
Taste everything. Remember
He
what's at stake.
loves it.
Come on,
Oh, my God, Christian. It's a mess.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
About ready for it.
Tough challenge.
I'm a Lesler. Be quiet.
Let's start with Christian.
I am very upset at myself. Walking up to the judges, I feel that my plating is not to what they're looking for, but my only hope is that it tastes delicious.
Describe your dish.
Brain Parmesan pasta. I didn't get opportunity to put the Parmesan on it, so it's really a brain tomato pasta.
What happened to you today?
I don't know. I didn't maintain my time. I mean, I never worked with brain before. I never had brain, so
Well, let's start with the pasta. So you did things to pasta that I've never seen done. You didn't roll it out, you didn't work it, and then you put it in ice water.
Well, I put it in ice water to cool, but
Why did you put the pasta?
I should have put it in the
Why-
hot skillet.
I'm
not using my brain.
Good one.
I know that you're a better cook than this.
Damn right.
That pasta.
I mean, because the
sad.
pasta itself, considering you put it in ice, it's not even terrible. Tell me about the tomato sauce.
Bell peppers, oregano,
How
Parmesan.
much oregano?
That whole, well, stem in there.
You just put raw oregano and tomatoes? All right, tell me about the brains. So you fried them?
Yeah, I fried them, breaded them in the grapeseed oil.
The brains are delicious.
Wow.
It's everything else that pulled you down.
It's good.
Tomato sauce,
Yes,
it's
sir.
terrible.
Yes, sir.
We're in the final 5.
Yes, sir.
It's elimination.
Yes, sir.
It's okay. It's okay. Not too bad. Could have been worse for sure.
Just cutting it open like that, the brains, they're cooked perfectly. And then the browning on them, spot on.
Yes, chef.
Tastes awesome.
They do taste good.
But I mean, what's going on with the rest of the dish?
Clumsy mistakes, like I
The
said
biggest
before.
mistake for you was in the pantry itself, when you were conceptualizing your dish. And you
Yes, sir.
somehow decide you're gonna do pasta and tomato sauce. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think that Elizabeth, when she had her choice back there, she put a target on your back, and
What?
it ended up being like a headshot, because this, I mean, this is probably the worst dish that you have ever presented us. And it's at the time that you need to give us your best.
No, he's not gone, right? We just saw this.
Your back, and it ended up being us. And it's at the time that you need to give us your best. All right, thanks.
Oh, he said thanks though.
I am pissed right now. That dish is not me. The pasta and the sauce was not where it needed to be. But at the end of the day, they said the brains was good. So I'm hoping that my protein just gets
There's
me
still
through
hope.
this.
Right, Courtney, let's go.
There's still hope.
Describe the dish, please.
Today I made fried herbe de Provence testicle over a pot au feu.
Visually, it looks gorgeous. I've never quite,
That
in the
is some
history
scuffed
of my
French.
cooking career, seen a testicle so glamorous as that.
Jesus.
Pretty impressive. And the coating on the outside?
Some cornmeal, herbe de Provence, salt, pepper.
And how did you cook these vegetables?
I braised them in the broth.
Delicious, refined, and the protein, the bit that we're all focused on tonight, nailed. I mean, really good indeed. Finesse, you've managed to give a difficult protein a little bit of glamour. Good job.
Thank you, chef.
That's really delicious. The fact that you can take something that's really rustic and cheap and turn them into something delicious. If you served that to someone, didn't tell them what it was, they would be asking for seconds and thirds. They are awesome. I think you just really took this as an opportunity to
You know what that lip that makes me think
intimidate
of?
your tough competitor.
Jack, no, there's a thing. You had this one kid in elementary school who would like lick his lips all the time.
And show everyone else behind you how
No, I had
badass
this
you are.
big ass red outline.
Good job.
This
Thank you.
huge outline, right?
I've absolutely
That's what
proven
they
to
think of.
Elizabeth that it doesn't matter what you throw at me, I'm going to send it back to you singing.
Good job, Court.
Next up, Leslie. Describe the dish, please.
It's a braised lamb tongue over Yukon Gold and parsnip puree with some spinach and some bok choy.
Visually, it's not your best looking plate, that's for sure. Somewhat clumsy.
Taste it.
There's the back part of the tongue connected to the throat that you didn't cut off, so you didn't clean any of that up, so I got a little bit of almost like cartilage at the back.
I took the skin off, but I didn't realize that needed to be
Yep.
cleaned.
It's a shame because the actual flavour is delicious, braised beautifully, and it's sort of rustic. Doesn't need spinach and bok choy. I expect you to nail those little components of the dish at this stage of the game. Someone's going home tonight. Thank you.
Well, thank you, chef.
Gordon's right. You didn't clean it very well.
Okay.
You put an incredible amount of garlic in here. Would you have garlic in the bok choy?
Yeah, there's a touch.
You know, we're at the top 4 now, so we're scrutinizing even the smallest little mistake.
I understand.
You think you're going to play another day with this?
Yes, I think I'll play another day.
I mean, there's one thing to have a certain swagger about your ability, and you've done very well, but sometimes great cooks get sent home on one mistake, one misstep. It's not great.
All right, last up, Cutter.
Please throw, please throw.
Please describe your dish.
I have a ox heart topped with a mushroom ancho chili sauce on top of a chorizo and cheese stuffed poblano with a Mexican corn salad underneath.
This is the first time that I have ever truly seen you on a plate.
Thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
It's the best plate that you've ever put up as
what?
far as the presentation. And when you look at it, cook that you got on the top and bottom, I think you did it right where it needs to be.
Thank you.
No. It's yummy.
It's cooked beautifully. Using what you know down in the Southwest and being able to put that on a plate, it's like finally you're arriving, you know? I'm excited.
No.
Thank you.
Good job.
No, there's no shot.
This is delicious. You cooked this heart about as good as it could be cooked.
Thank you.
It's crunchy on the outside. What did you season it with?
I made my own little rub of chili powder, paprika,
that's a
things like
hearty
that.
meal.
That rub is some recipe you should keep in your pocket because it is right on.
Thank you.
Contrasts perfectly the richness. That makes the dish. That rub, the way you cooked it, very, very impressive. Good job, Cutter.
Thank you. I impressed Joe. How cool is that? Finally, the old Texas boy impresses the Yankee.
Well done, all of you. Some
I don't know,
great
chat.
tasting dishes. Can all 4 of you please come down to the front? Thank you. Tough night. Very tough indeed.
Courtney, Cutter, step in front.
There were 2 great dishes tonight. The first dish, congratulations, Cutter.
Cutter.
Good job.
Thank you.
It was a great dish. It was really imaginative. However, the best dish of the night belongs to Courtney.
Courtney.
Great job.
Thank you. Thank
Congrats.
Courtney, Courtney, Courtney,
You are
Courtney,
both
Courtney.
safe from elimination. Please join Elizabeth up on the balcony. Good job, guys.
Good job, man. They said
Balls are
cut
the
her up to the
easiest.
balcony before me, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm not liking this. I could be going home, you know?
Good job. Thanks.
That leaves us Christian and Leslie.
Leslie's hold.
We have to lose one of you tonight.
Hold.
The person going home is
Christian.
Christian and Leslie. We have to lose one of you tonight. The person going home is
Christian, guys.
Joe.
Christian or I walk. That's as simple as it gets.
Time between both.
Christian or I walk.
Do we have to send one of them home?
Christian, man, he's a talented guy. I mean, he's my dirty South brother, man.
Say
I
nothing.
mean, me and him, Texas,
Christian.
Louisiana, we stick by each other's side. The guy is an amazing cook.
Tongue wasn't clean.
Right.
We're not judging on the pasta, we're judging on the brains.
but it's part of the
Oh,
dish.
wait, 1v1?
Leslie has
Yeah,
this
1v1.
crazy will and determination. So I have a lot of respect for him. But he's really proven himself.
There's highs and lows, but
What's the
It's gonna be a 1v1 episode.
yeah.
We didn't get one this season. This is the one.
This is the toughest decision that we've made so far. Christian and Leslie, whatever the result is tonight, it hurts us
Us.
to say goodbye. The person leaving MasterChef tonight, not advancing to the final 4, that person is
Christian or I walk.
Christian.
Yes! Fuck yes! We're chill, we're good.
Leslie, please say goodbye to Christian and head upstairs.
Good luck, bro, man. I wish you the best.
Christian, you are one of the best cooks that we've ever had in here. And the pasta and the brains might have slipped you up, but you know that you belong in a kitchen.
Young man, my only hope is that you continue to follow that dream. And if you're looking for an investor across your food truck launch, then call me. Because I know you've got it.
Yeah, chef.
Come and say goodbye.
Thanks, bro.
Plus 1 mil.
Good luck.
Good job.
MasterChef Sharks Den crossover.
Well done, bud.
Thank you.
Man. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't quite believe we're asking you this. However, who's going to win
Shark Tank?
MasterChef?
I'm sorry, Cutter. I'm sorry, Leslie. I'm sorry, Courtney. But hands down, Elizabeth.
Well done, big man.
Thank you.
Take it, bud.
I am very thankful to go that far in this competition. And Chef Ramsay, he's willing to offer me, help me get my own food truck. That means so much to me because I came in this competition with nothing, and I gave it everything that I got.
Christian.
These culinary experts, they see something in me.
It's a great, great dish, and it
Guys,
shows
I like
the arc of
Christian.
your journey and where you're at now.
Thank you, Chef.
He's good.
Tonight's king of the kitchen, Christian.
Get out of here. Wow. I'm proud of myself. And at the end of the day, I made my family proud. I made my son proud. I'm sure I made New Orleans proud.
Turn it up, you guys. Guys, I don't know, guys, if I'm.
I can't wait.
I don't know if I'm
to
coping.
get that food truck. I can't wait
But I think
to follow the dream I came here to do.
I think Cutter got better. Guys, did he perhaps get better? No, I think they get guys. I think they're giving Cutter some softballs, 100%. Guys, it's obvious they're giving Cutter some softballs. Not more, guys.